Ci sono o non ci sono? Ci sono. Lasciato tutto.
Sei qui in vacanza, vero? No. Io faccio parte dell'organizzazione per la conservazione dell'ambiente che gestisce la...
I don't know what I want to do, guys. I don't know.
Cosa è successo? È cresciuto tutto. Cresciuto tutto.
Mia had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was?
È crashato tutto malamente. Mo riprendiamo.
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially... Why not do something for your own law? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse.
Media, mi interessano i cavalli. La cavallerizza.
I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you...
What do you mean?
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their
Vedi,
asses,
rispetto alla
and
storia che
we
ci hanno
took their
detto
horses.
prima,
They had loads of
non
them.
combacia.
Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Continua a dirlo. Secondo me li hanno corrotti quei cavalli. Sono stati assoldati da qualche fazione nemica.
Where did you fight with?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine and...
Really? I suppose Michael's right. It's easy to lose your bearings here.
Non è
Nothing
vero,
but
non c'è
cliffs
detto
and
questo
ponds.
Michael.
It makes your head spin.
But you're local. You must know.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's leave it at...
Hold on. Michael said something different. He said Sir Yaramir inherited them from some deceased relatives.
Oh, aye, that's right. We took some horses from the
già.
bandits, and Sir Jerome, Yaramir, got the... Aye, that's how it...
Right. I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir, maybe I mentioned it before, but if you could help us out. Just a little race around the area. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
Ah. Secondo me potrebbero anche essere tranquillamente degli impostori, ossia
Feed the pigs.
hanno ucciso i veri proprietari di sto terreno. Infatti dobbiamo esplorare il castello, raga. Tanto salviamo la partita, perché non si sa mai, mi dovesse crashare pure il PC. Lo sono sicuro, sì, ormai.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
E dai. Esplora la fortezza. Eh sì, la dovrei proprio esplorare. La ricerca di indizi.
Clear off, you mutt. Call off that dog, or I'll report you for being a public nuisance.
God, where's that stench coming from?
Adesso io che puzzo?
God be with you, sir. I hope you won't want for anything here.
Eh no, ci hanno lavato prima. C'è puzza che viene qui sotto? E tante volte ci stanno cadaveri? Amatta. Dobbiamo fare un'esplorazione, eh.
What's this about?
Hold on.
Bollocks. You've got me mixed up with some...
No, I'm serious.
Aye.
Allo stagno.
Quite recently, by Rock Tower Pond, wasn't it?
No, I haven't been to see the herb woman in ages.
I never said anything about any herb woman.
Aye, you said Rock Tower Pond, and that's where the herb woman lives, so that's why it came to mind. That old herb woman, people go to her for...
Erano loro quelli che ci hanno attaccato.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Hunting, that's right. We have to... If we don't bring a hare for supper, I'll... Come on, brother, we're going hunting.
That's a
Make
Radzig
it
sword
snappy.
I've seen that good for nothing before somewhere. Sakra. That's the fella who was sniffing about at the herb woman's place. What's he doing here, though?
Greetings.
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade. I'm steer.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of your free time till your lord gets back.
All right, whatever you say. I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
Sappiamo dove andare.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard.
So vaghi, sono proprio
At least
sospetti.
have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
The war.
Sacre. I'm sorry to hear that. He may be a bit... Oh well. At least you've got your lord. What's he like?
It doesn't matter.
He's got you well trained.
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. I reckon it's time I got... Later.
Uh-huh.
I've got this pretty pilgrim.
Good day to you.
Vedi, Ser Jaromir ti sta cercando.
Yaramir's looking for... Huh? Something to do with horses. He says that...
Fucking hell! Pelzel's cocked up again, and it's up.
Farewell, good sir.
Comportamento fermo.
It. And...
È ora di andare un po' a fare spionaggio industriale. Ma era usare il grimaldello, qua è difficile però. È andato abbastanza liscio, direi.
What do you want now? You've all sooner or later Otto von Bergau.
Hold on. You've got me mixed up with someone. It was
Eccola.
Lord von Bergov who sent me here.
What? If you're not one of those...
I swear by all that's holy, I came from Trotsky on a mission for...
Thank God. Fortune smiles on me. I'm Yarmir Nebok. You gallop back to Trotsky and tell tell him to bring an army.
Chi è il loro
When we
capo?
arrived, their leader pretended to be you, and...
The bastard!
Who is he?
I haven't a clue. I've never... His men call him Captain. But the way he behaves and speaks... Now, stop wasting...
How did they take the fortress?
We don't have time for storytelling, for Christ's sake. Hurry!
Proviamo, anche se è difficile.
Lord von Bergov is bound to ask me that.
Well, all right. It was a stormy night. Somehow they wiped out my guards, burst in. They took us by complete surprise. I didn't have many. They took me captive. Now you know.
I'll tell Lord von...
God bless you.
I can't go straight away. I have to wait.
For God, at least get your horses ready. God be with you.
Uh-huh.
Who goes there? You're not allowed in here. What? Hey, lads! He's better in the back! Kill him! I'll get...
È ritornato presto, è ritornato.
Silly doggy.
What are you... Sooner...
Hold...
What?
I swear...
I'm your...
When we... Who is...
I have his now.
How did...
We don't...
Well, Lord von...
It was a wife. He took us.
I'll tell... I can't get...
Fuck it. Go.
Ok. Oh, ci siamo riusciti. Ma mo che devo fare? Posso andare a preparare i cavalli.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Come faccio a preparare i cavalli? Ah, qua posso aspettare in scapano, ok.
Time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is most likely over. I should wait for him at the stables.
It's a good... Excellent! My favorite... The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something wrong?
You bet there is. The whole fortress has been taken over by bandits. They attacked it and took Sir Yaramir prisoner. They're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak to Nebak, but to their chief. Thank Christ they didn't take you prisoner as well.
What?
I found the real Nebak in jail. I swear to God it's all true. We have to disappear as quickly as possible before they take us captive as well.
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now. You can explain it properly on the way.
Hai capito? Che storia. Mazza, comunque puzzava proprio di merda la situazione,
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after us. Especially after what you said on the way about Sir Yaramir being a prisoner. It was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry. I'll take my hat off to you. Lord von Bergov must be informed.
Chiama una bomba a Bergov.
Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaramir? How many of his men can I count on?
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Yaramir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Yaramir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
They attacked the fortress at night. They managed to... Sir Yaramir and his garrison had no...
A bold move, that. It's but their luck has run out.
The bandits' leader is some nobleman. But that's all Sir Yaramir knows about him. He's never seen him in these parts before.
Of course their leader is a nobleman. Who else?
Sir Yaramir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebakov and free him.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better than it seems.
What's good about it? They seized the fortress.
At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold, but instead they walked into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks will not last a day against my knights.
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager to demonstrate his valor in the field. And just maybe, Henry, you will win your knight's spurs.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we attack Nebakov. You have proved yourselves most capable. So I will let you take care of it. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. If he doesn't sing, he is of no use to us anyway. We need to know who he
Si fa
is
torturare
to lead.
prigioniero.
Because it is not possible that they could evade us for so long without local support.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret that
Preparo gli strumenti.
arms against us.
Lo faremo
I'm
parlare.
surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm
In realtà
afraid I
sì.
can't help you there, sir. While
Sì,
you were
c'è
away,
sta
I
la
spent my
ragazza.
time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
C'è stato un omicidio a Troskowitz. Sì, dove lì c'era l'Ancella, se non sbaglio.
There was a murder in Troskowitz. Too far.
God damn it. No sooner. I bet that fool Thrash only had thoughts for his daughters. I will send Ulrich to. Now, to my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy something, you will most likely find. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my person.
Thank you.
Che mi ha dato? Però non gli ho detto la cosa che volevo dirgli. Dai. Che pizza. Tutte queste cose sono cose secondarie. No, non ci credo che devo ritornare qua. Da qua. Devo salvare. Ho rifatto tutto. Vabbè, skippiamo tutto ardentemente.
What? I swear. I'm your. Well, who is?
I have his butt now.
How did
We don't. Well, it was. He took.
I can't get.
Fuck it. God.
Ok. Buonanotte, MJ. Dio che pizza.
I hear you're a keen.
You heard all that? Take the weight. I play for. You're a pleasure to play against.
Quella dei bagni comunque ce lo poteva dire, o sta a soldo di loro.
Time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is...
Excellent mission, Andy. What about you?
Fucking...
Is that
You... They're...
Pa, 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 pa.
Yeah, but it was
give me a moment.
Are you trying to? You can rest late.
Welcome back, Henry. I'm now Lord.
None. Never...
What? There.
They attacked the Sir Yarrow.
But there.
The band...
Of. I went. Then.
What?
At last they. We.
You can...
I should. I'm sure. And just.
We would be.
There. You have. We.
What? And
It.
What about...
That. So they. I thought.
Vabbè, skippando ci vuole molto meno tempo comunque.
I'm surprised, but I have...
You and if net.
I'm afraid while you.
Allora, i nomadi non sono sospetti, Mugnaio non è sospetto, l'Inquisizione non era sospetta, l'omicidio, il nobile brigante Gulse e Semine. La cosa è che se il giovane è sparito dopo le nozze.
A strange thing happened. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked.
Ed era sicuro poi lui che non sarebbe venuto.
Strange coincidence. Young older. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the
Sì, potrebbe
dungeons.
essere lui.
Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz. Also, so if you want to take your mind off things or fence, you will most likely find him at the sword fighting arena. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my
Thank you, sir.
Ok.
I wanted to ask...
What is that?
Where is the...
Down in a cellar.
I think I'll go.
Off you go.
Ma che mi ha dato lui, scusa? Mi ha dato un cazzo, non mi ha dato. Ah, forse, regà, lo so che cosa mi avrebbe dato, il bacinetto. Questo mi avrebbe dato. Io l'ho già inculato però, e non me l'ha dato perché già me l'ero inculato. Forse. È un pezzo di equipaggiamento molto buono, cioè migliore di quello che avevo io attualmente, ma che risulta essere rubato. Probabilmente mi avrebbe dato questo. E va bene. Devo parlare con Capon. Dove minchia sta Capon? Ma fatemi vedere se non ci stanno altre queste da fare. Sì, forse questo.
What do you think?
Are you talking?
What else? Seems to me.
What was I supposed to do? What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it.
I don't even know how to torture.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that.
Only now the minions are.
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly. Shit.
Cibo. No, ce l'abbiamo. Ce l'abbiamo. Ah, devo andare sotto, quindi. Dobbiamo andare nelle segrete. Dove minchia stanno le segrete? Qui. Per forza.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Quanto sotto devo scendere per arrivare alle segrete? Eccoci qua.
Have you been rolling in shit?
Ma perché puzzo? A parte che dovrei pure risistemare la spada perché ha perso la condizione. Le segrete stanno sotto, chiaramente. Entriamo.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
We asked first. So answer nicely, or.
Or we'll use force.
Do as you like, yellow bellies. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the gallows. Like all traitors.
Amore buone.
Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your ass.
Oh, mi ha dato un'idea.
Traitor.
Mi ha dato un'idea. Sì, ma falle diventare roventi. Scenari un po' di sadismo, eh?
But they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Andiamo subito.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Chi è il capo?
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Tanto lo sappiamo già.
Your efforts are in vain. We already know who your leader is.
You don't know shit.
Nebak mi ha parlato di lui. Giusto.
When I spoke with Lord Nebak, he said you call him Captain. Who's he?
I barely even know him.
Don't lie.
Truly. I just know he's got a nose for good ideas and fears nothing as a soldier. The others call him Jan.
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
Proviamo con un po' di diplomazia.
There's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean? Odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Che tipo di spada?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
Fermiamo un
To hell
attimo.
with you. Where's that band of yours hiding? We know it's Nebakov.
What? How could you know?
We were there. How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Allora, perché ci avete teso un'imboscata?
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men.
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
Diciamo che non stiamo con Von Bergov.
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
Prendiamo uno strumento e lo torturiamo? Lo schiaffeggiamo prima, dai. Partiamo un po' su soft.
They were our friends.
You filth! What? Satisfied now?
Non ne vale la pena.
Not worth the effort.
Dimmi di più del vostro capo.
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Bergov? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
Proviamo a mediare.
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ!
Voglio crederti, dai.
Fine. I'll believe you. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
Dimmelo.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Berghoff wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older!
Era lui, infatti.
Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
Direi che è andata abbastanza bene. Alla fine quello che volevamo sapere.
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to, you know.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin? Gnarly?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Buonanotte Silvia, grazie di essere stata a farmi compagnia. Rinunciamo
There's
Semino.
nothing to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Semin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Formavo a Van Berghoff del risultato. Vediamo un po' se possiamo andare a Semine tante volte. Vedere di poter parlare con qualcuno. Sì, ci possiamo arrivare. Mercante non ci interessa. Dobbiamo mangiare.
Come here.
Sicuramente. La mangia pure a Matt.
Here you go. Take it.
Ok.
Ale? You silly doggy. Good morning, my friend. What do you need?
I'm looking for Older.
Come back some other time.
But this is quite...
I mean it. May God be with you, Henry.
Non ci fa parlare con Olda. Dove sta però? Aiutante. Proviamo ad andare al capitano adesso. Mishka non vuole parlare.
What do you need?
Devo dire lavaggio
I
cavallo.
like my horse bathed and it's tacked. As you wish, but it will take...
200.
What if I offered you... It's just a horse washing after all. More. That works for me. Here you go then. Now then, where is... All finished. Those hooves gave me a hard time.
That horse wasn't cheap, that's for sure.
Good day to you.
Non mi fa fare nessuna linea di dialogo con loro. Cioè, un po' mi dispiace, però. Insomma. Avrei pure voluto parlare con Olda, però non si trova.
Oh, what a stench! You ought to be ashamed.
Don't you dare piss on something. You'd better...
Guardi che puzzo, maledetto. Cioè, dovrei essere pulito. Dove sta la moglie? Ah, niente, eccola qua. Però non ci fa di nulla. Quindi... immagino che non possiamo fare nulla con loro. Andiamo al castello. Proprio curioso di sapere come andrà a svilupparsi. Secondo me non bene. Però non abbiamo ragione per tenerci, diciamo così, il cecio.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Comunque sono arrivati più soldati. No, dobbiamo affilare l'arma.
God bless you.
È una mola. Sta qua. Ah, non è la spada nostra, è questa. Scusa, che abbiamo equipaggiato questa? Ah, caspio. E credo che non riuscivo a ammazzarli. Questa la possiamo pure vendere.
Show me your...
Word about the... Aye. Thank you, sir. And come again.
What do you want?
I'd like to...
Sir?
I'd like a pretty...
Great. But
Nah, that's too much.
I'm offering...
I need a...
And...
I've got a few...
excellent.
I'll gladly...
You certainly won't There, all better. I hope that's all your aches and pains taken care of. And take better care of yourself.
Perfetto. Andiamo dal signore.
I'm always glad to see polite people.
Del Luca Stella. Pieno di cavalieri qui.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in...
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Asemin is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
We've confirmed the info. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who...
And us as well.
We will take care of them.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Sir,
But sir, they...
in any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Parla con Capon di Semine. Spero di non aver facappato troppo. Però insomma, penso che per il proposito di quello che dobbiamo fare noi qui stiamo agendo nel migliore interesse nostro, sicuramente. E quelli di Semine E che perché parlare camminare vecchi?
Should we ride out for...
Wait! We still have to wait for Hash. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously.
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush...
Well, I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure.
All right.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company... We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Ah, ci può uscire da quest'altra parte.
Young Semin conspired against our lord. We're going to get him.
Non possiamo seguirla sta botta?
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semin, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Ma magari lui sta con Butta.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. It was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain. They thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
I'm sure they deserve to be dealt with justly.
And my men didn't deserve justice? Young Master Albert, the Sawbones, every man who fell was a good and decent fella. I'll never forgive those swine for what they did. As the saying goes, fight fire with fire.
One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
Siamo arrivati.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries! It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
È lento come gioco, però bellissimo.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Ascoltatelo, semine. Cioè, in realtà mi stanno simpatici sti tizi. Quindi vediamo un po'. Non posso neanche salvare.
Hashek, you can't do that.
Can't? As you think Lord von Burgo can be betrayed by his very own subjects? So, what'll it be, old man? Will you start cooperating? Or would you rather taste my wrath?
You're going too far. Leave your anger aside. We have to keep a cool head.
I'm sure we can sort it out another way. We'll arrest Older and take him before Lord von Burgo at Trotsky.
Lord von Burgo won't waste words with such rabble. You've had plenty of chances to hand him over to us peacefully, and you haven't. Your mistake. Older won't pass through the gate of this fortress alive, nor anyone who stands in my way.
Calmate.
Easy, Hashek. No one's standing in your way. You better listen to him, Lord Seming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Burgo wanted of you, Hashek.
come to your senses. You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! I knew we couldn't trust that pair!
Take that!
Let him have it! Think you're enough for me,
Yeah, smash it!
Let him have it!
Bad luck. I think I'm gonna...
I knew you'd be trusted!
Ok.
I'm gonna shoot you!
What the fuck? Von Berghoff will hang us for this! All of us!
Ah, ma com'è morto quello?
There was no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Berghoff did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Berghoff didn't want anything like this! We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Berghoff will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
First, I have a few questions.
All right. But
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Berghoff is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
if I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice, for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Berghoff's rat.
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor
Vabbè,
or
perché è
not,
finito, sì.
we can use every man who will stand against von Berghoff. But he's a foreigner. And I don't trust foreigners much.
Who are they? These allies of yours?
Good Czechs, for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Berghoff is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God, what will we...
Von Berghoff already knows the outlaws are based in Nebakov.
If we're lucky, and he believes what Henry and I tell him...
Meanwhile...
And leave them to their fate. Betray...
Older, look around you, damn it. Was this not enough for you? If he wants, von Berghoff will raise every castle for miles around to the ground.
When does von Berghoff want to attack Nebakov?
Only he knows for now.
And don't even think about warning them. We must disappear immediately.
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and
I think I know where this is going.
we must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergov, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Bergov.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
Farewell. God save you. And us.
Penso che abbiamo fatto la scelta, operato la scelta migliore. Perché comunque il vecchio mi stava simpatico, era una brava persona. Dolda non l'avrei salvato, l'avrei fatto processare.
Report this to von Bergov.
Ma è andata così, probabilmente si poteva svolgere anche in maniera differente, però almeno li abbiamo salvati.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
Definitely. You saw the hell Hashek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But von Bergov won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trotsky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind. So we only just made it out. And, God, Henry, I don't know if I can do this.
We must. Like always.
Però qualche dubbio ce l'ho pure io, eh. Ma ci sta che sia così. Perché non mi metti il viaggio rapido a sto punto? Dai. La possibilità di fare un viaggio rapido. La sazietà ce l'ho. Tendenzialmente penso che abbiamo preso la scelta migliore, anche perché noi non stiamo dalla stessa parte di 8, anzi saremmo stati dalla parte del ribelle obiettivamente, però è più intrigata la questione così, perché non ricordo bene gli avvenimenti del primo, però se quell'Ivan sta con loro e ce l'aveva contro di noi, in teoria dovrebbe stare dalla stessa parte del reggente, che qui si tratta di una congiura contro il re e noi eravamo fedeli al re. Questo 8 no. Quindi è possibile che non ci sia solo sto dualismo? Qualcosa sicuro mi è sfuggito. Per forza. Salvataggio vorrei fare, però ormai siamo arrivati. Probabilmente c'è qualcos'altro che ci sfugge. Sì. Potrebbero aver trovato terreno fertile in quel di semine e per sfruttarlo, quel malcontento, per seminare, insomma, questo scompiglio, questa insurrezione contro il signore Trotsky. Ma perché? 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 E c'entra pure la servitrice di sto castello. Sicuramente anche lei starà in combutta. La mano lavata oppure no? Dai, Matt. Siamo alle 10. Non mi sono voluto lavare il semplice fatto perché non voglio sembrare troppo pulito quando vado a fare questo rapporto.
We're back from Semin, sir. About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, with regard to Semin...
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Samin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is... dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Aldo was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat!
Lord Samin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out.
È stata colpa di Hashek.
Everything could have been different, sir.
What could have been different?
Burgrave Hashek and his men unnecessarily escalated the situation and started killing people. He didn't even spare the women folk.
God, what a fool. Why did he do it?
Oh, he went completely mad. He saw everyone as a traitor.
So undisciplined. He was to bring young Semin here and not murder my subjects. And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Older wounded.
And the Burgrave gave orders to kill him, just like his father.
Well, they would have ended up on the gallows anyway. I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Samin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek? Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
I hope the flames could be seen all the way to Nebakov. Those bastards will soon meet the same fate.
Condanna il massacro.
Sir, what happened there should never have happened.
We are at war, and things happen that you may not necessarily like.
Most of those people had nothing to do with it. They had no idea about Older.
Henry!
If Hashek were alive, he would get what he deserved. But now only God can judge him. Don't you think? That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebakov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
Attenzione, ti stai avvicinando a un punto cruciale della trama. Dopo avere parlato con Capo, per un po' non potrai accedere liberamente al mondo di gioco. Potrai completare in seguito tutte le missioni secondarie, salvo il demone dei Trotsky. Ma che questa era quella demone dei Trotsky? Curioso. Mi sa che l'abbiamo già fatta. Perfetto, era quello che abbiamo già fatto. Disinfestare dai demoni del castello. Non è necessario fatto. Bella però pure la storia, non è per nulla scontata, cioè le scelte non so così facili, non c'è una divisione così tanto netta tra giusto o sbagliato. Sicuramente per calarsi ancora di più sarebbe stato necessario ricordarsi meglio gli eventi del primo. Però alla fine penso che ogni scelta possa risultare coerente. Allo scopo del proprio gioco, chiaramente. Capon. Capon. Dove stai andando? Che cosa mi chiudi la porta? Che pensi di essere padrone di casa? Mi chiudi la porta in faccia.
Hey, you. Excuse me.
Ma niente, devi passare forza tu, eh? Adesso se potremo fare un lavaggio.
Welcome, sir.
I'd like to...
Certain.
I've got a few...
As you wish.
I'll gladly...
I bandaged that wound for you, sir. You should be more careful next time.
Dov'è Capon, mo?
The other day for a great price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money. Didn't you hear that?
Eccolo.
Do you know when von Berghoff plans... I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the bank. What can we do in the mean? Wait. What else? Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
In realtà non devo fare nulla di particolare. E l'unico punto di domanda che è rimasto è quello della serva. Ogni tanto la vediamo qua la mattina. E questa è un'area privata. Chiaro. Chissà chi aspetta. C'è nella notte qua. Proviamo a tutorarci dentro.
Stay.
Olle. Nulla devo dire, ortaggi, frutta, verdura. Andiamo a vedere su. La cosa col grimaldello è molto difficile. Ma cioè dobbiamo provare. Anzi, il fatto che sia molto difficile è un chiaro indizio che ci dobbiamo provare. Non ce l'avevano con me. Ok.
Oh, bloody hell.
Enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts.
Damnation.
Ti riesce ad aprire, eh?
You sure ain't easy to please? Aye. I get a bad feeling when nothing's going wrong.
Vediamo un po' se c'ho la pozione del dito destro. Usciere, gallinaccio. Dito destro non ce l'ho.
If you've got time to worry about everything that could go wrong, you're bored. And that's that. And if you're at a loose end,
Questa deve essere una letteratura troppo complessa.
I've got plenty of bloody work to go around.
Forse devo aspettare la sera.
You can't be here. Well, are you going? Away with you.
Good evening, Henry.
You too. And an even better night.
Are
You've
you
no business
suggesting
here.
something?
Out! That's it. Go now.
Did you hear who died?
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all. No.
Looking for something
Look
in
out!
there?
Vedete cosa c'è lì dentro.
Sit and stay.
Vedi, dice che è troppo complessa. Però è andata un po' meglio, eh?
Bloody hell.
Almeno qualche giro riusciamo a farlo, però. Dai, 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 dai. Cazzo. Era quasi andata.
Bloody hell.
Dai.
Damnation.
Mi serve una pozione. Come minimo una pozione. Vediamo se questo ce la può vendere.
Greetings.
do you have for...
È casa sua.
Oh well, what can you
I
do?
went past your garden the other day, and that dog of yours was going mad, barking and growling at me like I was a stranger. He never used to be like that.
I know, sorry. He's getting old and losing his wits. He's half blind, as good as deaf, and when he takes fright, he nearly bites your hand off.
He used to be such a sweet dog.
I'll give him a bit longer before I take him to the knackers. I don't want to wait for him to bite someone.
Are you serious? That poor dog.
Aye, he is. When he was little, he fit inside my hat. He was such a cute puppy. We'll miss him when he's gone.
You should get another
God be
puppy.
with you.
Everyone
Day.
needs something to cheer them
Close
up.
to the others. It's not safe here. I have to go now. Take care.
Aye, see you later.
What are you after? How can I help you?
Almeno ho preso le chiavi giuste. No. Mi ha dato i gross che non mi ha dato.
What would you like?
Che non mi ha dato le chiavi? Ma date i Grosker ma non le chiavi. Ah, sì, me le ha date. Grosker 232, me le prendo. Pelle, pelle. Cappuccia donna, abito da festa, sella normanna. Beh, ce l'ha la roba interessante. Pelle, pelle, pelle. Roba pesa troppo. Prenderla. Io non ho visto niente. Ma io la sella che c'ho io, arancia, credo. Se la roba è meglio quella che c'ho io. E neppure 1000 addirittura. Va bene.
Hey you! Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Qualcosina l'abbiamo fatto però, eh. Effettivamente qualcosina abbiamo fatto. Ha detto bisogna aspettare sera. E 19 andranno bene?
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Caterina.
Come just at the right time.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill, but
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless
you're not looking forward.
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out, and above all, I want to put that lying fraud from the bar.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Yvonne...
I hope so.
What's wrong?
Are you surprised?
All that happened is that we prevented the worst possible outcome.
I'm not so sure about that. Young Samin deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor. And if it comes out that we helped him escape, it's my neck that's on the chopping block. And yours.
The older may have been a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes?
And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
But nobody knows about us, and nobody's going to look for the Semines. But that's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
Oh, chi è questo?
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them.
Troppo interessata lei però,
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ore.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else you need?
And hello, Florian.
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly. What is it, then?
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows?
Correct. And that is how it will stay.
What about the League of Lords?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone without exception. And that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow.
We'll make short work.
I'll try not to let you down.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her. You must be that head.
Does the name Nick Vard live?
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long...
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky Castle walls. He apparently overestimated his strength while...
Are you serious?
Come and have a drink with us. You must be that Henry from the Lord of Liber, eh? Got a moment, friend?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your
Aye, no doubt about it.
Who got the better of you twice.
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebachov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be older than him, but in fact it was none other than the leader of those two.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that he's afraid we'll make fun of it.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. If I've offended you, Henry, but if you'd rather try your luck, that strikes me as a better option. Wie war das?
Not for me. I don't...
Das ist schade. Aber was soll man machen? It could have been fun.
Ma chi te se incula? Ah, vero?
Blacksmith's boy, what are you doing there? Get
O
over here.
scrivano.
Stop faffing about and get over here.
Che devo fare io in questa quest? A prenderti l'armatura, vai da Capon. Va in cucina a prenderti del vino. Come faccio a scendere per prendere il vino? Oh, posso versare la pozione e avvelenarli, giusto? È una cosa che eviterei di fare. Eccola.
Greetings.
Excuse me.
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Cape.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it and you can forget it.
Well, the thing is, they...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for... I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me. The lock got stuck again and won't open...
Who locked it?
Nobody. It's one of Ossina's...
Fantastic. Sure, I'll take it.
Thanks. Then.
Apri la cassa delle spezie.
I've opened the spot.
Really? I won't bother locking it again from now on. If someone... Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my... May the Holy Virgin... Take care, have a nice evening.
Ma dov'è Catherine, vorrei sapere? Oh, questa è l'armeria. Ed è tutto molto difficile qui da aprire. A prendere l'armatura.
Greetings.
I'm
but that horse is...
What?
Lots of other knights were here.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself...
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't... I reckon you'll have to do the mending and shop.
Sta cercando di fregarmi.
As you wish. You think he's going to get his fingers burned?
What? Ulrich is my...
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain...
All right. Maybe I was a bit... I still have this left.
See now? Sacra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Qua ci possiamo fare una dormita. A uscire non possiamo uscire, dobbiamo trovare Caterina però. Possiamo andare di qua nel castello? Proviamo andare su.
Hey, you're not allowed here. Well, what's it going to be?
Direi che sei incazzato, questo grimandello difficile. Questo è il mio cavallo. Quindi...
I'm sorry.
No, provo a vedere se la riesco a trovare.
What's that? Oh, it's just you, eh? Aha.
It isn't safe around here.
I came to tell you I found... Well, he's
I won't lie.
You're not permitted to be here.
No.
I said surrender.
Easy now. I surrender.
You can't say you'll pay up and show me what...
Please. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize.
Ok. Mi sa che non la posso trovare lei. Non so dove se ne possa essere andata. Onesto, proviamo a salire su. Magari sta dal capitano? Questo poraccio non si capisce ancora se muore oppure no.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of
Allora, si gioca Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell.
Ho preso il bonus. No. Nessun bonus. Caterina non si trova. Perfetto.
What? What?
È inutile cercarla.
Just watch where you're going next
Hey, blacksmith's boy. What are you doing there? Get over here.
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending that... And the Chamberlain.
Nah, sod the Chamberlain.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to...
I get that. But you gave von Burgov your word as a not. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance.
Oh, maybe. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine. If you want my advice, try not to get too
Don't worry.
All right.
Aspettanza.
I've heard a lot about you, young.
Ah.
Hey there, my friend. Got a moment? Your stories are just priceless.
We have a poet among us.
Me, a poet. I leave women swoon in his arms. There's a poetic song. Aye, he's too big, but I'll pay him back.
Tell me more.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, and that twit threw lilac.
How do you want to...
Nothing of the sort, no violence. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to...
Now that sounds like a pretty cruel joke. Well, I'll be happy to help.
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed.
Ah, now I see what...
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees all you have to do is bring it to me.
Anello de Florian, perfetto. È ora di mettersi i panni da ladro. Questa è l'H. D. Dietro B c'è l'H, ok. Però lo devo usare su. Bene. Ma qui su non ci posso venire. Questo è il problema reale. Scisua. Proviamo a stordirlo, eh. Mi dispiace. Ma dovevo farti fuori. Beh, l'abbiamo solo stordito, quindi spero che non si incazzino.
Ah, here it is. Florian's ring.
Pure qualche libro. Pom. Se una rosa coglierai, attenzione, non farai gran dolore, causerai. Veramente cura per fiore con dolci parole che leniscono il cuore. Bello. Vabbè. Devo scendere ancora. Penso che siamo arrivati.
Here's Florian. Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to...
Right.
I'd be delighted to, my friend. That scoundrel. So no mercy, and joking aside, I'll be with you.
So the SG will be decided by
And when the others in the nunnery...
Henry? Oh, I have a little gift for...
Oh, how sweet.
That's just a little token, my lady.
Will you tell me his...
Hold on. I know. So do I. What's this about, Florian? I know very well who's behind this. Herman will pay for this.
You! You were trying to trick me!
Of course. But the bumbler messed it up. I'll show you, you thief. Outside now so I can put you in your... Wonderful.
I can't fight you, sir. I'm a mere servant, not a nobleman.
Then send me your lord. Don't...
Sorry, but he's already asleep. I'm just a bumbling fool who messed up. I apologize.
My God, you really are a simpleton.
He's a simpleton.
You know what? Just clear off. Let's drink, my dears. There's no worse sin.
And the pipes and a dozen ears.
Things with Florian.
Aha, so I saw. But you deserve your reward. And if you need help with anything, just say the word. Florian, if people were hanged for bad verses, you'd be the first to swing.
Vabbè, in qualche modo è andata. Abbiamo fatto pure dialogo, quindi... Vabbè, pure forza. Siamo avanguardia. A un certo punto saremo pure gli scudi. Dialogo. Ultima offerta. Grido di battaglia 2. Oh, possiamo venderla a chiunque. Quindi può destinare questo instancabile, no?
I heard some terrible things, vile cutthroats.
I'm not local, so I'd like to introduce myself.
We're not local either, but we've all... Aye. Mainly about your truly amusing escapades. If what they say is true.
I don't know what folk have been saying, but they like to exaggerate.
Of course. No offense intended. My name is Old Brown, and this is Yesh.
Any news?
Yes.
What's that?
Nobody knows. But apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Olbram. I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs throwing around coin like that when there's a war. But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Aye. Once you get involved in... You and Lord Capon are here on political... You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite.
Aye, but...
Why not? We all want to end this terror.
I'm sure we do, gentlemen.
Maybe not, but it could be the first spot.
What about tomorrow?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the bark off on our own. I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yesh. Have no fear. The main thing is that all... Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a...
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old he toiled all his life to build it. Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock. All the better for us. We'll take the hut in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from it. I can't wait to see the look on his face. He'll be happy to give us the...
I'll have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
Well now, you've made quite an impression, friend.
If I sin before God...
Well, you can pay or you can take. It will improve. Always...
I've sinned, Father.
Your soul is pure, son.
I'll do it.
Outside Troskovitz, there is a small chap. That's where you should look for redemption.
What penance do you give me?
Bless yourself and say...
All right, Father. I'd like to learn...
There's no time for it now.
Have you got a moment? I've
sorry.
heard you're a local
I'm Ben.
hero.
I'm sorry.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat...
Nothing more than a couple of silly...
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows.
Your life was on the line more than...
You're right, Father. I'm not just...
Well, that sounds interesting. I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best. Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God cleared...
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me,
What can I say? Nothing much apart from the fact they almost...
no doubt, but that's just...
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour,
No.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to...
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stock.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good...
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just... But the easiest way to put that right would be... Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly,
No.
my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
Voglio evitare un altro ban, possibilmente. Che mi sta cercando? Dove sta Capon?
I've got your armor.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ossiner a kick up the ass.
Una bella spada lunga. Rimasto di merda.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready.
Excellent. I can't wait till we smash those... Hold. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think? What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Berghoff to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be three wise men.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen?
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to... Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
È la Madonna. Cioè, erano una quindicina dei banditi. Mica a manipolo. Ah, ci hanno cambiato l'armatura? Però Caterina ieri si era dileguata, quindi presumo sia andata ad avvisare di questo attacco.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Neback was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Calla.
What the? Oh God! Where? Christ! Hey! Can't get out!
Give me your hand! Come on! Go!
I'm coming.
Back off, bastard!
Nice it.
Now he's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here. But we can't go back. Down the path! Why do I always get a stop?
Calm down. I surrender.
Who's got it?
Burn in hell.
He's dead. He's done for.
Henry! We have to keep going! Down the path! We can't go back!
Die, you wretch! Caper! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him!
Blood, yeah.
Yeah! Victory or death!
Nice hit. Yeah, he's dead. Stand him up.
Olle.
Hey, Capon!
Henry!
Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
What are those fancy moves? I'll beat you to a bloody pulp,
Ok.
You'll be fucking sorry. Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help on to it!
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Horsons!
Dove stanno?
Fuck me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here! Hey!
Capon!
Henry!
Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I have to go to him.
Ciamberlano pure è morto. E... se nel burattinaio non mi serve.
Fucking horse, son. Slice him up.
Three! We have to find a different way! To the death, but fast! There are more of them behind us! Right, I took him down! You're making an ass again!
Morici.
Be a way through somewhere! Make it right! You let him alone!
Take that fucker out, damn it.
Try, Dave! Got it! Let's go!
There's no escape!
Oh, I do that!
Olle.
Let him have it!
Ok. Perfetto. Dacci loro.
We've got to get out of here! There's more of them coming!
E dai. Mori. Ok. È rimasto. Oddio, guarda quanti soldi su. Non so se questi li prendo però. Ok. Ripreso. Ok, preso un'altra volta. Quelli non so dove andarli. Il cavaliere, guarda come è rimasto qui sotto. Ok. Ok. Ah, liscio. Liscio, non si sa per quanto poco. Preso. Ok. A cagare. Oh, dove ansa? Se si è buggato Rosico. Ancora. Perfetto. Regalo principiante. Vero. Come questo. Ah. Duro a morire, me lo prendo. Postività, vabbè. Non è che... Ok. Spade, come no? E che di mortacci su. Sta a rompere i coglioni. C'è sta uno qui su, ma non lo vedo. Cosa sta qui dietro?
Done with you in a flat. Ah, fuck that.
For glory and carnage, die!
Ok.
Capon, where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill. Christ! It's the same everywhere! What a massacre!
He doesn't know which way to
Ok.
Nice hit! Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagon!
Ma pare scriptata comunque.
I'm bleeding. I can't get a shot in. Useless.
Ok.
Down to the mill and across the stream! Where the hell
Capon!
are you, Henry?
Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
That'll do!
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Kirkstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
We're better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got. Haven't had enough yet? Are you waiting for orders from your... Eleison!
Ok.
Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting!
In God's name!
Damn it! You're good. Shishka, you all right? So, do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes.
Eccolo.
And then boots you right in the balls.
Mitico il prete.
All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the use-it's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? They couldn't just kick you out.
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradise, so all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone...
Aye.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzik... My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her leg. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate...
What boys are you looking for?
It's no secret. I need to find them.
I'll be glad to...
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trusk. One's a blue-blooded fledgling, and the other's a...
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed.
Well, I never.
Well, Father, a big force left the castle this morning. And they were ambushed in the ravine near Nabokov. A terrible massacre.
Folks do like talking...
Seriously.
I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it. And his whole... And most likely...
What? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the...
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started. And I think they... Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn, round the back.
They could be mistaken, though.
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see from the inn, follow the road east, till you get to a big cross. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still...
Surely not all of them. Well, thank you, in any case.
Hope dies last. Safe travel.
God bless you.
To your health, my friends.
God. God be with you, lad.
Kuba's in a bad way. He got shot. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like... In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into... And then, in the morning, awful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now.
Branches snapping, horses whinnying. We tried to flee, but Kuba was hit in the shoulder.
We hid until it was all over. They took some...
I'm looking for two friends. The inn, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page.
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that were...
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to, they was hanged.
My God! There must have been lots of people there.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure?
I'm just saying...
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God?
Before Almighty God. I mean, it was all a bit...
Well, who were those...
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough, and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friend, Adeus for...
Oh, was that Latin?
Aye, I'm a priest.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune. Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for...
Of course.
Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine
Amen.
Amen. Here, take this and pray for us.
All right. Farewell.
Please, God, make Kuba better again.
Thank God. It's always the common folks that suffer the most. And you're supposed to be... Greetings to you.
What's going on?
The Lords are having like this one. Farewell, sir.
Parlavo con i fuggiti, vabbè. Bibbiana? Il nostro cavallo? Andiamo Bibbia.
Quick! Yeah! Yeah! Go! Not far now, Bibiana. Yeah! Quick! I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Go! Of this... Must be that chapel. Now to the right, and down to the woods.
Yeah!
Ma potevo pure tagliare.
Go!
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. The company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down at them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
All right. I just have a plan.
What are you gaping at? Well, didn't they teach you not to stick your nose into other people's business? What are you gaping at? Well, didn't they teach you not...
What are you up to here, fellas?
What's it to you?
I think not. And you don't need to
So you should. You don't...
Oh, don't mind me.
That sounds like a good idea.
Deal.
Easy. Nice and slow.
God Almighty. Bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Damn it, where do you think you're going? Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself...
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you.
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double.
You?
Aye, me. Unluckily for you, I changed my mind. We're not going to share with anyone.
What's this about? Do you know them?
I bumped into them in the forest. They were robbing the dead.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Che pizza.
Prepare to fight!
Finish this quickly!
Blood, yeah!
Try me?
Let him have it!
Now you're mine, you bastard! He's had it!
Fuck you!
Nice hit!
Die, you swine!
Fucking swine! Fuck! They got what they had coming!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam.
You really know how to wield a sword, and leave God out of it this time.
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young.
And you settled down in your old...
Till recently, I was the parish priest in
Sasau.
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on. I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the...
What castle?
Nabarkov. Although... So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Oh, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sin.
Does it have anything to do with the way you wield a weapon? Look, that's Nabarkov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Go! Yeah! Quick! Yeah! Yeah! Quick! Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
Greetings, Captain. Are you the one who came up with that diabolical ruse in the ravine? Remarkable work, I can't deny. If you did that on a larger scale, you'd go down in history.
I'd never have expected such a...
Folk all over the domain are saying all hell broke loose there. Terrible bangs, smoke, but I don't see the devil in it. More like Schwarzpulver. Black powder. Am I right?
They definitely didn't teach you that in a...
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sarhanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is...
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as a...
As the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father,
What price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to parley with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking! I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like you know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Mazza come cambiano rapidamente le sorti in una battaglia, eh. Più che altro le fazioni.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
You won't get away with that!
Watch out!
Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting!
Oh, porca miseria.
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight! Now I'll shoot you dead!
We'll kick your ass!
Bash him on the head!
Get him from behind! Yeah! Don't die!
That one's had it! Leave him alone!
Now you're dead!
Come on, Ben!
Hey! That one's had it!
Blood, you wretch!
Madonna santa. E te prendo a randellate.
Bleeding like a stuck pig!
You'll regret that!
Are you gonna get to the task or not?
Ok.
He was finished before he started.
Whether you're a priest or not,
Likewise. But what the hell?
looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Infintisce la trama.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough! What's
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Now you're done for. You'll pay.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Sir Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zizka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Burgau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
I'm sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
You're just trying to wriggle out of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine! Ugh.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell! Ugh.
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin! You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
Beh, cinematograficamente parlando ci stiamo. Decisamente.
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit...
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
Mi sono perso sostanzialmente.
Just like that.
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly?
I have my sources.
Come on.
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
How did Semyon...
Von Berghoff is a bad master. And you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Samin?
Von Berghoff sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so Von Berghoff wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said...
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Berghoff is traitor-in-chief.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Berghoff, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly...
You killed all my men!
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened.
Tell that to Oates.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other. But your men wanted to rape innocent women.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know?
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to kill von Berghoff?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Berghoff's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Berghoff instead of telling him you were at Nebakov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have... What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand...
It's a pretty ugly... As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasa, and his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right...
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live.
That was a good idea.
I think so too. For a while.
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to...
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at...
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting,
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take...
Oh, God. Holy shit! Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels. It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out. Just get it over with.
Non è stata cruentissima, penso abbiano fatto apposta a non far vedere
Will you survive?
praticamente nulla.
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it...
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before...
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the car.
I think I know where we're most needed. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help.
We should say a few words for those who can know and dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we...
Beh, stiamo un po' una merda. Dovremmo pure riposare. Tra le altre cose. Ma non so dove potremmo andare a dormire.
Hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive.
Where can I sleep in the...
But I'm sure there's a place. You'll find a free bed in the cabin right past the gate. It was good to see you, my friend.
Vanno a destra dopo le porte. Non qui.
Wait, don't I know you?
Christ, I'm completely knackered. We can talk tomorrow, all right?
hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing... We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for salvation.
E dove te li seppellisco? Direi che anche se è stato rubato, adesso questo lo posso indossare, no?
Perpetua luciat eis, et decet hymnus Deus in Sion, et exaudi rationem mea.
Do you think we did enough?
We did what was...
That's good.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that...
Godwin...
No, wait. You'll see. Come to the...
Do you know anything about...
You mean that nice girl who saved your life?
Aye. If she... So do you know what she's up...
Why?
Well, like you said, I'd like to see her again when...
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days. But if she likes you, I'm sure...
Who's looking after...
Well, whoever it is...
Wait, so you weren't kidding?
I'm afraid not. That little... Let's just say...
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Maybe I should... But I'm too old for that.
Ah, that's... Do you know where I can sleep?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut.
Che non è chiaramente qua. La ragazza dei bagni dove stava? Qua. Eccola. Ora, non è questo il capanno dove posso dormire? No. Direi di no. E non è neanche qua. Questo è un lazzaretto. Neanche qua, Cristo, dove?
Well, good day.
Excuse me?
Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that door be. Be on your way.
Body blocca non vuole.
Come on! You'll really get a kick out of this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knife.
I've already seen what it can do.
Let's not worry about that now. You have a unique chance to try it out. That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know. How do you shoot?
It's not that hard.
It'd be better if...
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal... First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet. But then it's hard to clean the weapon. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stand. Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
L'archibuccio è un terrificante arma moderna. La carica è lenta, la mira imprecisa, ma ha una potenza distruttiva incredibile. E getta i nemici nel panico.
Have you ever...
Me? But at the Battle of Kosovo,
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombed.
Good. Let's...
Careful now. I don't want to have...
Well, you look like you're all in one piece. So
That's true. So far, I've only...
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help.
Good idea. Oh, Mer...
Look and learn. Great! My God, this
Mica sto...
is a diabolical contraption.
Sto a capire come cazzo sei se mira.
Balls! What? What a... It's a miracle we still have both.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's
Such an accurate shot.
None. He was a...
Sweet mother.
A diabolic...
I told you so.
I'd like to...
No problem. I have one handgun here, and...
It's definitely not for me.
What?
Of course, but I don't have much gunpowder left.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not...
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. You do what you want, but...
Ah, il capanno sarebbe questo qua giù. Peraltro penso che non mi posso fare viaggi rapidi, no? Infatti.
Hey, Henry.
Oh. Pure il sogno. Sogna Teresa. Ah no, la madre. Questo è l'assassino.
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell?
What the hell is going on?
A bit of a rude awakening.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Owlets.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so... now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, we wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Marquardt! Lord Nebak! And you treacherous shit! Kiss our arses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, then we have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance. Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower...
Don't worry. We'll hold it.
I'll be on the gate. But if they storm us...
All right. I need everyone else on... God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today. So, to the task.
Ah, l'ultimo salvataggio, che ne faccio più, sto proprio cotta alle 3:47. Quindi dai, ci può sta. Sì. Quindi direi abbandona. E... Figo. Molto cinematografico sto pezzo, ma da parte del gioco, ma figa.